I wanted to take a bit more time on this project because I used to do like 25-minute prod and just push, push, push. I know they waste time, but I learned over time how external influence are powerful. I said that I've done the project in 3 days, but it wasn't 3 days fully working on the project. It was watching, like I watched, I think 5 hours of content, and I watched number one on the call sheet. The season 1, I watched it twice, and then the season 2, and then I went into analysis how different the 2 seasons were, the directive. I just loved it so much. The first thing I got from it was to keep my originality on the script. So to make sure that I don't produce something that doesn't represent the kind of creative that I'm heading to be. I think it makes sense what I just said. So that was the first thing, and I got it from the way the artists presented themselves and the contrast with the women on the season 2. I love the switch between Eddie Murphy and Morgan Freeman. it was very well chosen to switch from that personality to the other one. I got inspiration from that too. Something that is hard is the movement in the camera. I was scared for too much stillness within the scenes. And for that, I watched Doechii Anxiety, the clip. I watched the camera movement and how, because when I watch that clip, it feels still, but not that still. And I watch it several times to kind of crack how they worked on it. So there was that clip too. Then I love watching podcast clip from Trevor What's Now. Okay, when I watch podcasts, I really don't focus on the content. I don't focus on what they say, but I really focus on the person, on the personality, the way that they present themselves, the posture they are within. He had one with Scott Galloway, and I really loved the way that on the first part of the podcast, his goal was to make the host submissive so that he made himself more comfortable within the podcast. And they didn't even, it was so smooth. And I'm like, wow, I'm gonna get inspiration from that too. The acting part was the easiest. At the beginning, I wanted to have me both in the same scene, and that was a bit challenging because I put the tape on the tripod places, but I forgot the angle. I messed up the angle when I shooted the second persona. So it was more challenging on the editing part to put the 2 persona on the same frame. But I found a way. I'll have another video with more details about Premiere Pro, how I managed it. I don't know yet how to use After Effects, so I try to do most of the thing on Premiere Pro. But yeah, I'm pretty proud of the result. One of the other thing is, I know if I take more time, it's gonna get better. But sorry, my mind goes up, down there. Anyway, what I wanted to say that is really important that I got from number 1 on the call sheet is always keep my audience in mind when I'm producing, because I'm alone. I don't have expert. I'm not an expert either in any of the tools that I'm using. So effect-wise, production-wise, acting-wise, anything-wise, there will always be better way to do it. I needed to make sure that my final result would speak to the person I have in mind. And that was the drive of the entire video. The person I think about is the person that is in the suicidal state and watch that video and is like, wait a minute, I don't have to do that. I can choose to help myself. So that was the directive of the entire video, and that was a very important part as well, because it helped me be less stressed about the perfection of the video. After the bathroom scene, I was emotionally down. I didn't want it to shoot anymore, do anything anymore, and I was gonna cut that's why in the scene you see that it's night, because at the last minute of the day I decided to shoot the second part, And I don't regret it because it ended up as I wanted to be. So that's good. And the fact that I screened the first part before shooting the second part helped my acting on the second part. Like when I was watching the bathroom door, I was seeing the scenes in my head, and it's like I was seeing live the person in the bathroom, so it helped a lot. That I really love the result of that scene because I cry watching it because it was so like. When I say that, I think about my my audience. I was the audience when I was watching, and I cried, and I was very emotionally affected by it.